Hi everyone, John Davenport here from Photogropoli.com with another community edit for you. This will be week 13, and this photograph was submitted by Steve over on my forums. Um, it's a really cool photograph, and to be honest, Steve, I had a lot of trouble with this. That's one of the reasons why it's so late. I've also been fairly busy this week, so I didn't really have much of a chance to get around to editing photos. But this photograph has really thrown me for a loop, and I really don't know what I want to do with it. Initially, I thought that I would go with a black and white shot. Now, that's a good option. You know, you have this kind of a whitish, very uninteresting sky, but I never was very satisfied with it. The best solution that I came up with was almost kind of a washed out look with kind of a high contrast, um, something along the lines of this, where I have this high contrast um, look to it. Now, it's okay for me, but there was a lot that I just didn't like about it, and I don't know. Part of it was that there was just so much white sky up here. So one of the things I tried was to kind of crop it down and go almost like a 16 by 9 crop, and that way you kind of lose a little bit of the sky. And this is probably my favorite edit of what I came up with, but the other option that I have for you is, rather than going with a um, black and white, like full black and white, the other option that I came up with was to crop in a little bit more here. Um, it was probably somewhere, let's see, where can I, it was still a 16 by 9 because that was the only one that I worked with. So it's probably somewhere around in here. So we're minimizing the effect of the sky even more. And then what I ended up doing was I went with a warm photograph, which really, I think it made the landscape a little more interesting. But I also went with the idea of reducing the vibrance down and adding a little bit of clarity to the photograph. And I thought that this did a good job of getting some interest into the shot while keeping it a color photograph. But I was having a lot of, the one thing again, the sky was really kind of bugging me. So it's just one of those things that, it's almost a lose-lose situation just because of how bright the sky was. And you could go into Photoshop and Photoshop a different sky in. I think I saw on the forums that there were people that even were able to recover it a little better than I've been able to here, which is perfectly okay. I don't know if maybe I didn't have enough time to really spend with it. But anyway, these are kind of my two ideas with where I would take this particular photograph and how I would get there. Uh, Again, Steve, it was a lot of fun to edit this one, but it was a challenge. I'll be honest with you. I spent a lot of time trying to record this video, and this is basically the best that I've been able to come up with. So both of these photographs will be posted in my post on the thread, which is now closed. But you'll be able to see my photos as well as everyone else's. I'll put the link in the description below. And again, next week, I'll have another community edit for you, and I will see you then. Bye for now.